Wubba Lubba Dub Dub!
Rick and Morty is a popular adult cartoon on Adult Swim, starring Rick from Rick and Morty. Rick is a scientist who likes drinking more than his family. Or does he? Rick and Morty has gained a reputation for being an incredibly intelligent TV program. But does it live up to the hype? Yes. 1,000 times yes. Warning. Spoilers ahead. Rick and Morty is the smartest show on television and possibly the world. For example, let's take a closer look at Rick's nonsensical catchphrase, Wubba Lubba Dub Dub. At first, this may seem like just another dumb joke, but when we start peeling back the layers, we reveal the genius hidden beneath. At first glance, it seems like Rick's catchphrase is just another normal catchphrase. Like Steve Urkel's, "Did I do that?" The Joker's, "Wanna know how I got these scars?" Or Morbius's, "It's Morbin time." However, this joke is already genius because Rick's catchphrase doesn't make sense. It's nonsense from the very beginning, which is genius. But hold on to your pickles, because this is where it gets crazy. Crazy genius. We discover later that Rick's catchphrase actually has a meaning.
It's not nonsense at all. In my people's tongue, it means, I am in great pain. Please help me.
This is extremely genius, because this means Rick is depressed. Rick being depressed makes things way more deep. All the times we were laughing at Rick's silly catchphrase, we should have been crying, because it's so sad. The reveal of Wubba Lubba Dub Dub's true meaning adds another layer to this joke, and really makes us rethink the entire series so far. Maybe it wasn't a comedy, it was a tragedy. Stuff like this is what makes Rick and Morty so genius. No other show could have a joke with this many layers. Rick and Morty truly is the smartest show ever, and maybe of all time. Another example of Rick and Morty's genius is Pickle Rick. Pickle Rick might be the greatest episode of television of all time. In the episode, Rick turns himself into a pickle, which is so genius. First off, the joke on its own is hilarious. Everyone knows that human beings can't be pickles. Yet, Rick is smart enough to turn himself into one. This shows off his supreme intellect, but also how random he is. While this joke seems pointless, it's actually very deep. The real reason Rick turned himself into a pickle was to avoid therapy. This is genius, because it shows us that Rick is a flawed character. Even the smartest man in the world can have flaws. Wow. The Pickle Rick joke is kind of like the show. It puts on a dumb facade, but when you look underneath, it is really very deep. Not even Game of Thrones could pull off drama this well. When Rick eventually talks to the therapist at the very end of the episode, they have a really deep conversation, and you just have to watch it for yourself, because wow, my jaw dropped when I saw that scene. When you can make a dumb joke about a pickle into a social commentary on our emotional health and well-being, then you know you're genius. I mean, Rick literally gets himself into a pickle. Get it? A pickle. Because the situation is a pickle, but also he's literally a pickle. It's even a pun too. Don't you guys see the layers here? When we get right down to brass tacks, we find that Rick and Morty is the smartest show ever, because it combines hilarious jokes with genius deep statements about topics like depression and sad. Rick and Morty is truly the greatest show I've ever seen. It's way better than Game of Thrones or Breaking Bad. Anyway, that's all I have for today. Signing off, your favorite video essayist, Dr. Levy. The doc is officially out. Come back tomorrow. And subscribe to come back. So hit the subscribe to come back tomorrow. Hit the subscribe.